Eve Square, and believe it or not, Wigan have put down a star. You can probably see it there with my name on it, commemorating my connection with the town, which I'm afraid ended in 1961 when we moved to Bolton, but I had my childhood here, and I've just been reminiscing and meeting a few friends who I didn't know before who've come to say hello. So there we are, that's why I'm here.
What are your memories of Wigan?
Well, I'm about to write a book, and you'll have to read that. I have a lot of memories of Wigan. A Wigan that was had struggled through the war, you know, where there was no television. I remember seeing my first television in the shop window in Wigan, the boat race. No internet, of course, but live theatre, very important for me at the Hippodrome, and the Wigan Little Theatre, which is still there. I used to act at school, both my primary school and then at Wigan Grammar School. So it was all, Wigan started me off on the business of acting. But I define myself in all sorts of ways. Are you still with me?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I'm fascinated.
All right. You could say I'm an old man, or I'm a gay man, or an actor, like it says on the star. But I do think, deep down in my heart, I'm from Wigan. And I like the phrase, I believe in Wigan, because Wigan believed in me.
I'm glad to hear it, and Wigan has no peer.
All right,
I remember...
if
Go on.
You what?
I was about to say Wigan Little Theatre on the banks, of course, and I remember going there myself. What memories do you have of Wigan Little Theatre?
Well, that's where I saw my first Shakespeare, Twelfth Night and Macbeth. I didn't act there, but I used to go and see a lot of plays there, and that was crucial. And then the old professional theatre in Wigan at the Hippodrome. Theatre's pulled down now, but that was crucial to me, and the variety theatre I saw there. So I wish Wigan had its own professional theatre again. Perhaps it will one day.
Yeah, let's fingers crossed. How has it changed since you were last there? It's, what, 50 years ago since you were last in Wigan. It's a very different place now to then. No,
I've been more recently than that, but I haven't had a chance to walk around today. Perhaps I will. I think the sights are all there. Mains Park, of course, we're going to have a cup of tea now, I think. It was opposite where we lived, and the cricket club, of course, is still there at the back of our house. And the old grammar school, the building is still there. And some of the arcades, aren't they, where I used to spend my Saturday mornings. I had threepence to spend, 3 old pennies. Santa's toffees every time. And then I used to watch the guys on the market stalls, you know, selling their stuff, doing their little routine. Those were the first professional actors I saw. They were putting on a show and repeating themselves over and over again. I loved it. It was easy to entertain me when I was a kid.
I very much remember Uncle Joe's mint balls and Poole's pies. They're still an integral part of the town, I believe. When you go back up there, do you feel the warmth from the people? That Wiganers are welcoming you with open arms?
Well, of course, once you get north of Watford, everyone's friendly compared with London. But once you arrive in Lancashire, of course, people are friendly. You think of George Formby, he should have his star here. I mean, the ultra Wigan lad, you know, cheeky chappy, man who invented the joke about Wigan Pier. And he sort of sums up Wigan. He was a bit gormless, but I think maybe that's gone, has it now? Yes. Wigan people aren't gormless.
Absolutely not. A final thought, just before I let you go for that cup of tea, because I know that you're heading to Mains Park right in the middle of Wigan, for people who don't know it very well. When people say hello to you, do they remember you as a Shakespearean actor, or do they remember you as Gandalf, or does it not really matter as long as they recognise you?
Oh, well, if they're my age, they've probably seen me do some work in the theatre. If they're, as they often are, teenagers or even younger, then I know it's probably Lord of the Rings that they've enjoyed seeing. But they don't make any mistake. They don't think I'm Gandalf. You know. they think I'm Gandalf's representative. It's like when I used to go and see Father Christmas in the big store here at Christmas. I knew that wasn't Father Christmas. The real Father Christmas was getting ready for Christmas. He was somewhere else. He was far too busy.
Exactly.
Sitting in Wigan shop.
Exactly.
So I'm a bit like that Father Christmas.
We'll let you get on and have a cup of
lovely
tea.
to
How
talk
do you
to you.
take your tea, by the way?
Strong with a bit of milk. Put in last. No sugar.
Man after my own heart. A
and
proper
a piece of
Wiganer.
parking, preferably.
It's great to talk to you. Thank you very much indeed for joining us on Sky News this afternoon. Thank you.